November 14 draft minutes in their packet. Is there a motion to move? Approval. Second.
Yes.
Any comments, deletions, corrections? All those in favor?
Pretty good.
Anybody opposed? Thank you. The first and only item on our agenda this evening, number 3 in your packet is off.
Okay, major subdivision, final review approval of Mr. Robert Kessler for a proposed 9 lots at the end of Glendale Avenue in Whitesboro, but it's in the town of New Hartford, known as Trailside.
Jeremy, do you want to take the board through this and just reintroduce yourself, please?
Yep. So as Dory said, this is 9 lots. I'm sorry, my name is Jeremy Connell, I'm with South Engineers. Is this and as she said, it's a proposed 9 lot subdivision. Since we were here last time, I think that you probably have the comments that went through the different towns. We've addressed all those. I think the only other 2 items that might not have been on there was the floodplain map issue was brought up, and we've addressed that. I think again, who had the concern about the floodplain map. If you guys want to just kind of take that over, what we did is we just took a composite of all the floodplain maps because Whitestown, and because it's right there on the border of Whitestown and New Hartford, there was a concern that the floodplain maps didn't overlap. But as you see in that area there's nothing in New Hartford down here that shows any floodplain up there. The only thing that we changed a little bit of the grading. Now
I looked at this a lot.
now the offsite grading. There's 2 points right here. This is going to go straight through and discharge into the wetlands instead of going into the system like it was before. To address water quantity, we're going to build a small stormwater area right there. And after talking with Chuck, we went through the grading. There's really minor grading other than that, just to address the swales and to have this, like I said, this shoot down into the wetland that's existing instead of into the system like it was before. Other than that, we went through the major things were the utilities with Mohawk Valley Water, and we changed some of where the fire hydrants were, and I think the sizes. But other than that, it's really the same. We're going to do the sanitary is going to be discharged here into the United Counties, and we got approval from Steve Devan, is that who we elected? And all he wanted to see was a tie-in detail, which is on there, how we're going to tie into that.
That road.
Before we get to questions, Peggy, Joe, do you have anything? I want to go through this.
No.
No, you don't have anything to add? It meets all of our town codes, etc. Chuck?
One other change that I think should be noted is to accommodate the stormwater basin, an easement has been added to lot 3. I believe there was already one on 4, 5, and 6, but that's just a minor change to the actual subdivision and the easements to the town.
Anything else?
Nothing specific at this point, no.
Your question, Peggy?
Yeah. Did you take care of that road situation at the end of where you connected?
Yeah, I believe that we sent a letter to Rick, and Rick said he'd rather see the road stay the uniform size that it is rather than widen it, just for plowing and things like that. So.
Anybody else? Anything else, Peggy?
Well, the other thing he's addressed was the wetlands in the back there, and that was a concern of both Jerry's and mine because we went out and looked at it and it looked pretty damp back there.
Yeah, the wetlands are much farther off the property that's not going to be developed outside of this area.
Well, what you have is you come down from Bosse's, and there's that fairly extensive spot there that's all swamp. in what is it now? It's, valuable wetlands.
Anybody else have any other questions? Would there be a motion to close secra with a finding of no significance? Is that what we say?
No significance.
A second?
Yeah.
Any discussion on the motion? All
Who
those,
gave the motion, Alice?
Heather made a motion.
Heather?
all those in favor?
Quietly.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Thank you,
I abstain.
and one abstention. Is there a motion to grant final approval? Second? Any discussion regarding this motion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Abstention? Anybody opposed? No. Thank you, you're approved.
All right.
And we're adjourned.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I don't care what it is.
Thanks, Chuck.